So I was having some in the shower thoughts, and yeah, thinking about diets and how people are like on 500 calorie diets a day, and I start to get a little bit bothered. So 500 calorie diets a day are not sustainable. This is why they're called diets. Diets are for a period of time. Being on 500 calories a day is going to destroy your metabolism and literally not want to make you get out of bed in the morning. Now hold on, let me explain the science behind it. When you're not eating enough, your body goes into, oh my god, I can't even think of the word now. Anyway, there's a word. And it causes metabolic damage for your body. So basically when you start eating normal foods again and start treating yourself again, every form of food kind of sticks to you, you start to pile on the weight. So going from having a 500 calorie diet to then eating like crazy, the fat sticks to you harder and it sticks to you more like cement, which is why people struggle to lose weight so hard. Like, stop promoting restrictive diets and as adults that make younger children and adults feel like they have to look and eat a certain way. They don't need to be restricting their calories at such a young age. Like, you as an adult have a responsibility as an impact on this younger generation. You have a chance to end this vicious cycle. I mean, promoting a bad relationship with food for younger generations, and we have so many varieties of disorders that are not ending. Eating disorders are at an all-time high. How about instead of promoting portion size dieting and counting calories for young people and adults, how about we promote about eating vegetables and not frown upon people who decide to eat more vegetables, but no one bats an eye when someone goes to McDonald's? How about we actually change the mindset of today's society? I think adults nowadays are just as confused as young people. You think after going on diets for years and still having to go on diets when they're older that something would click, but I just think we're really confused and taught all the wrong things. I'm always being frowned upon for eating more carbs and more vegetables. How about we actually tell younger kids to eat fresh foods, carbs, be happy, go out and exercise, instead of locking them away and giving them magazines and giving them all this other bullshit and telling them, don't you think that's a bit too much to be eating? No, you tell your children the right information, and maybe hopefully we can change today's society as adults as well. And so when you're on these 500 calorie diets a day, your brain needs 2,000 calories a day just to function and breathe and think and live and be happy. So when you're on 500 calories, you're not supporting your brain's function. So the glucose levels in your body just drop, and you literally get so depressed that you don't want to get out of bed in the morning, and you don't want to function, you don't want to have energy, and you're not getting life to the fullest. Metabolic damage, glucose levels, miserable. It was miserable time. So even people on these 1,500 calorie diets a day, like that Michelle Bridges recommends, 1,500 calories is enough for a 5-year-old. You're a grown-ass person and you need more than that. The fact that it pisses me off so much that they say that vegans don't eat anything, like they eat lettuce, blah 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 blah. I don't say we eat anything. You guys are on 500 calorie diets a day. What are you telling me I don't eat anything? I can go down to 7-Eleven, grab a big tub of Ben & Jerry's fucking almond milk ice cream and down that. I can eat whatever the fuck I want. It's not healthy, but I'm just saying, like, I can eat whatever I want. But the fact that, like, you guys are convinced that you guys need to go on these diets when you can just be eating healthy carbs and eating vegetables, you could be just sustaining a healthy diet and exercising. Why is that so hard for people to do? I mean, like, from going from having such high density calorie diet, because animal products, they're higher in calories. I used to eat whole tubs of ice cream, but then I'd run to the bathroom and want to throw it all up because I was like, oh my god, I've eaten too many calories. I had a bad relationship with food, as most people do in this world, and they wonder why they struggle and their mentality drops and people are depressed. This is why veganism has saved so many people from eating disorders, because you start to learn to love food again. You start to learn to love yourself again. But the first year I ate everything. I wanted to eat everything in sight. I was eating 3 bowls of pasta a day. I was eating 2 bowls of rice. It was just insane. But it was because I was transitioning from that high calorie diet. I was like, I want to eat everything. And then I was having more fiber, and I was just trying to heal my metabolic damage that I'd done before from vomiting and not wanting to keep food in my system and not eating enough and thinking, oh my god, I can't eat this because I'm going to get fat. So then I was healing myself, and then after a year I stopped having like cravings for animal products and stuff like that, and healed myself. And then I started listening to my body and what I want to eat, and some days I'm like, man, I feel like some fucking broccoli, like I just want to eat some broccoli. But now I eat when I want to eat. I eat when I'm hungry. I'm not like, oh my God, I just ate, but I'm still really hungry, but I shouldn't because I've just eaten and I might put on weight. No, that's not the way it goes. Your body is telling you that for a reason. If everyone lived on a 500 calorie diet a day and had the supplements that they're on like crazy on these diets just to keep you alive and functioning, we would have killed each other a long time ago from being freaking hungry. The human race would not have lived as long. I don't know, I just am so sick of these diets. Like, they're not sustainable. You're doing worse for your body in the long run. And honestly, you're never gonna last on this diet the rest of your life. You're gonna binge out eventually and you're gonna wanna eat everything in sight because your body's like, my brain's like, feed me, I need glucose, I wanna be happy. And you're gonna eat everything and then you're gonna pile on the weight again and you're gonna feel miserable again. It's like a never ending cycle. I've noticed when I went vegan, it was healthier. I didn't exercise for that fair year. I did put on a little bit of weight because my body was transitioning, and people get scared when they go through this transition period being like, oh my God, I'm putting on weight, I have to stop eating, I'm eating too much. No, just let it go, let your body heal, give it some time. And then my body just leaned out. And now when I exercise, I can actually focus on exercising for my health and not for weight loss. Now you just exercise to keep your heart happy, and you know, you can work on some things if you want to get fit and like work on some things in your body and get bigger arms and whatever else. But you don't have to worry about it losing weight because you've healed your body and you listen to your body when you want to eat, because your body knows you want to be lean and fit and have energy levels. Your body knows that. So you should look it up, intuitive eating. It's a really good thing. Now I get to eat what I want, eat healthy. People have such a huge issue with me eating more vegetables. Like, calm the fuck down. So, I'm happy and healthy, and I have a better mindset for it. When running to the bathroom every time I had a meal or ate a block of chocolate with my friends, like, I'm just so sick of all these diets frowning upon veganism, being like, that's not sustainable. Oh, fuck, they only eat lettuce. At least with us, you get to eat some steamed broccoli and some steamed chicken. Anyway, you guys are restricting your food, not us. We can eat whatever the fuck we want. We just don't have cruelty involved in it, and put that toxic shit in our body. Because once you've phased out all your animal products and your casein and your addictive shit that's in your animal product, you actually start listening to your body because it's not craving the animal products that are actually addictive to yourself. You crave healthier things. Trust me. I didn't think it was real. I never used to touch anything green, ever. And now I'm like, broccoli, spinach, give me. Like, I'm a different person. My taste buds changed and adapted completely. So, no more telling me that these 500 calorie diets are sustainable. Just enough. I'm so sick of it. Don't call me disgusting and unhealthy when either you're in bed because you can't function or you're taking shit tons of supplements just to want to live. And that ain't life. That ain't living. So, veganism, not a diet. It's a lifestyle.